my channel. This is everything we bought for the month of March. If you are still finding these videos interesting, please let me know, because we do buy really samey stuff. So I understand if it's not interesting to you at all anymore. Please let me know, but I'll show you everything we got for this month. Let's get straight into the video. I'm hoping you can hear me over the tumble dryer. It is Saturday the 1st of March. We have started the no spend challenge, but of course we still need to buy lots of food, and my cupboards, I think I've showed you already loads, but my cupboards are bare. Like, this is not much food. We have lots of rice luckily, but there is not much food in here. So Joel just went and picked up my click and collect order from Tesco's, which was originally like 100 and something pounds, but then last night I went in and culled a lot of the stuff that was on there, and I also had a £7.50 voucher. So I think I spent about, including the voucher, after the voucher, sorry, I think I spent about £56, but I will put on the screen how much I've spent right now. And I do round up to the nearest pound because it's just easier. And then I've also bought eggs, which, oh, this was for my son's birthday, which was a couple of days ago, but got eggs, and as 120 eggs. And this is my first like fail on the no spend challenge almost, because I went to go pick up the eggs and she had raised her prices. So rather than like the 32 pounds they normally are, it was 40 pounds, and I only really clicked after I left, and I was like, oh, like, I love that place to go for eggs. They are amazing. Her chickens are amazing, and we get duck eggs, and it is so lovely. But I might have to rethink it, because that's a huge amount increase. But yes, we've got eggs, so I'll also add the eggs, which were £40. I'll add that to the total. And then I've just done a Shipton mill order, which should come in the next few days, and that again was another £30. So first of the month, and this is our total. But they are a lot of our really big expenses for food, so I'm hoping that will get us through the month. But let me show you, well, in them areas, let me show you what I got from Tesco's. So we got, what was it? 5 apple juices, and I decided against getting any orange juice because I saw the other day that the Aldi one, like cupboard safe one, is cheaper. So I think the apple juice is as well, but I never see the apple juice. It seems to always be gone. So whereas they do always have the cheaper orange juice, so I'm going to get the orange juice from Aldi this week, I'm hoping. 5 ketchups. We are a sauce condiment family, so 5 ketchups, 4 mayonnaise, and then I feel like pasta is such an easy, quick, cheap dinner, so I'm no doubt going to be having a lot of it this week. So I got a lot of it. Some lasagna sheets, some corn sausages. These are Aldi price matched at Tesco's, so if something's Aldi price matched at Tesco's, I tend to get it because I get the points. I originally got 8 butters, and I was like, oh, I'm going to get all the butters I need for the month because they're Aldi price matched. But then I thought, I know what we're like. If we have a load of butter in the fridge, we go through it a lot quicker because we think, oh, we've got loads of butter, and then 2 weeks down the line we found out we've just used 8 butters. But this should be 2 weeks worth of butter for us. We normally use 2 a week. Then this was a last minute add-on. I wasn't going to get any Beyond Meat burgers this week because none of them were on sale, but literally I checked last night and they'd gone from being £4 down to £2.75. So I did get 4 of the Beyond Meat burgers for me and Joel. And then I got these burgers, which are £2, and that's for the boys. And then I got some of these, because these are handy to have in the extra burgers, and they're a lot cheaper. They're like £2 as well. Then my tins. Where are all my chopped tomatoes? They mustn't have been able to get them. Oh, I just realised. I was meant to get like 12 chopped tomatoes, but they didn't have any, so I have to get that on my Aldi shop. But I got some, but yeah, I just got a lot less tins than normal, and I guess that's why. Some tomato soup, because we've got 1 tin in the cupboard, so that'll be that, and like some garlic kind of bread that I'm going to make will be dinner, or like grilled cheese sandwiches will be dinner for 1 week, this week probably. Some of the kidney beans and chili sauce, and then I got some jalapenos and some lime juice, and then here we've got 3 sweet corns and then a huge mixture of beans. I normally get these tins, but a few months back I started to buy the littler tins as well, and I found that they are a perfect one size serving, and although they are more expensive per 100 mils, they are cheaper per thing, and it's really handy because they're a ring pull for my kids to make them themselves. So I got, how many of them did I get? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the miniature ones and 5 of the medium. So that's everything I got from Tesco's. Nowhere near as much as I normally get. Oh, hope that hasn't been there all day. Hey guys, it is Tuesday, the 4th of March, and I'm going to show you what we bought from the shops today. I spent, I think, just under £66. That's my list, that's not it. I think I spent just under £66, so I'm going to add that to the running total. It looks like we spent loads, but hopefully this will last for a week, and then a lot of the stuff we bought will last longer than that. So let me show you what I got. Okay, we got 2 pineapples, a blueberry, and then a mixed vegetables. I wanted peas and sweet corn, but they didn't have any, so I went for the mixed veg. A big thing of milk, because I keep going to use it. My eldest son is suddenly drinking loads of milk. He doesn't normally do that, so I needed more this week. Some yogurt. These were on sale, and I'm going to be making a mushroom bolognese. Got 2 of those. 2 heads of broccoli. Some freebie things. 2 garlic dips, and some yogurts. Nappies and wipes. Normal cheddar, extra mature cheddar, some mozzarella, because we still have a bag of mozzarella in the fridge. Some soft cheese, some halloumi, some carrots, garlic, tofu, some chicken straws, and my eldest wanted to try the cocktail sausages, some baby corn, a pepper, hummus, some avocados, and then 3, 6, 9, 10 chopped tomatoes, because Tesco's didn't have any, 4 tomato purees, some washing up liquid. The blueberries were on sale, and my youngest is obsessed, so some blueberries. Some grapes, which were also on sale. My son said they weren't the best, so yeah, they're a bit squishy. That's annoying. They'll still get eaten though. Some onions, some breadsticks that have already been opened. More onions, potatoes, orange juice. So Aldi does have cheaper orange and apple juice, but it's just they don't have much of it often. So maybe next week, or when I run out of apple juice from Tesco's, I'll start buying them from Aldi. And some bananas. So all of that cost me just under £66. Hey guys, it is Tuesday the 11th of March. And I just went on a food shop. I spent, why do I do this? Why do I never get prepared and have the receipt ready? I spent £69. There was one thing I got that's not here because it's still in the car. I got a bag of compost. Wasn't really planning this, but I've got loads of seeds I need to plant out, and my compost in the garden is not good for like seeds, so I did buy one. And then everything else, I will show you what I got. So we're going to add £69 to the running total, and this is where we are at, and we should have 2 more food shops left for the month. So I've got 2 packs of baby wipes, some granola. The olive oil. It has gone down a bit in price. It was £6.29 rather than like £7, but that's what we could have, this would have been under £60 if it wasn't for the olive oil. 2 packs of apples, potatoes, carrots, lettuce, and oranges, bananas, a pineapple because I just couldn't resist, some mixed herbs. My big one that I had has run out, so I need to go to Costco's and get another one, but this will do for now. Walnuts for baking, some tofu, some garlic. These were 30% off, so these are great for my teething baby. So we've got some spring onions, tomato puree, baby corn. We needed more of the food caddy bin liners, so we've got some of those. Don't judge me, I needed something sweet. Some milk, some yogurt, caramelized onion hummus, a large white cheddar, like a large cheddar and a extra mature cheddar, some avocados, chicken straws. My son loved the cocktail sausages, so we've got 2 packs this week. Some soft cheese and some more Frube type yogurts. My youngest didn't really eat the other ones, so we're back to, these were the compromise. He went for these, and he's still got 1 or 2 left of the other ones. So we didn't want to spend loads of money on the other ones if he wasn't going to eat them. Some mozzarella for pizzas, some sweet corn, some frozen sweet corn and peas, some blueberries, pizza dip, rice crackers, breadsticks, and then 3 white chocolates and 3 milk chocolates for baking. That is everything I got for this week. My house. Oh, and I got loads of bread that I've made. This one didn't do so well because it sunk as I went to bake it. Typical. But yeah, these are for the week as well. And then I've got loads of bagels in the freezer that I've made as well. But the house is a mess, and I better tidy it before we have to go out. Hey guys, it's Tuesday the 18th of March, and I just went for a food shop and I've done it again. I didn't get the receipt out in time. I spent just under £68, so we're going to add that to the running total, and I will show you what I've got. We've got 2 salted butters, and then I realised, remember last week when I said I got loads of chocolate to bake with? I forgot to get unsalted butter, so I ate half of that chocolate, didn't bake, and now I can bake this week. So unsalted butter, 2 soft cheeses, for some Frubes or Tubits, some cheese, can you hear my baby, some cheese, some nappies and wipes, some milk, some yogurts for one of my kids, some paneer. This was one of the things I hadn't seen before, so they're new. So I didn't know if they were going to keep it or not, so I thought I'd grab some. Some different, it says grilling cheese rather than halloumi, so I wanted to see the difference. I actually didn't have time to look at the ingredients when I was at the shop, so I'm going to go through and look at the difference in ingredients. Some tofu, and then they didn't have our big bags of grated mozzarella, so I got these, and I'm thinking, has anyone made homemade mozzarella before? If you have, let me know down below how time consuming it is, or if it's easy, because I think I'm going to try and start making my own if it's a simple process. Avocados, mushrooms, 2 pizza dips, hummus, some sausages. We ran out of yogurt this week, so I got 2. One of my kids wanted to try chicken breast. I'm going to make them something with this in, I guess, sandwiches, I didn't want to buy, like, I know it is cheaper to buy other types of chicken, but I don't want to buy it if they don't end up eating it, so I thought I will try this out, and if they like it, then I can start cooking with chicken, perhaps. Some chicken straws, some orange juice, some granola, squash, a pineapple, loads of bananas. The oranges were on sale, so the boys are going to make some homemade press their own orange juice, some easy peelers, some limes, some onions, some broccoli, an organic cucumber, a cauliflower. We're going to do a cauliflower and paneer curry. It was just going to be cauliflower, but now we've got the paneer, let's do that. Some lettuce, leeks, spring onions, which if you have a teething baby, I can really, really vouch for these. They do really work. A little pack of grapes, some tomato purees, some strawberries, some honey, then replacing the chocolate that I ate. Yes, I ate all of that. Don't judge me. And some potatoes, so that's everything. Okay, this is the last food shop for the month. It is, what is it? I don't know. It's the 25th of March, and I spent quite a lot, more than I was intending. If you'd seen some of my other videos, you'll see that I heard one of my subscribers say that they give the kids a little bit of pocket money, like on the food shop, so they say they get the essentials, but you can have X amount to spend on something that you want. So I trialed that today, and I gave the kids a £2 budget each, so we spent £4 on that. And then I've also got people round this coming week, so I've had to get extra food in for hosting, which I always love to do, and then I just had to get a few bits that we're going through more of now because the kids are getting older and they're eating more food, so it's just more food is needed. And I got a couple of bits that for a video that I'm going to be filming. Spent £84, so this is how much we spent for the month of March. We get paid in a few days, so that is everything that we'll be spending for this month. It should be under budget, but I don't think as much under budget as I would have liked. Let me show you what I got. So I got some mozzarella, some extra mature cheddar, and a big block of mature cheddar. We ran out of eggs. Well, not ran out, we've got a few left. And so I normally get all my eggs from the farm. However, I didn't have the time or the money to go and get our stock up. So I've got enough just to get us through to the end of this month, because this month is a bit longer than, I guess I normally get enough for like 28 days. This month is more like 31 days. So I got a few more eggs to get us for another week. 3 yogurts, because a couple of the kids and Joel have been having yogurt a lot for breakfast with fruit on, so we had to get another one. If these don't get used, it's great because they last way into April. So these, hopefully I won't have to get as many next week. Some blueberries, some frozen blueberries and pineapple, some grapes, 2 pizza dips, 2 butters, some jam, some fruit, some other yogurt, some tofu, some sausages, some chicken straws, 2 milks, because one of my kids has been making homemade hot chocolate with melting chocolate in it with their chocolate they've been buying, so we've been going through it quicker, so I've got 2. Husband Joel requested strawberries, so they weren't on sale, so I kind of feel like now that we're getting more into the season, they were getting a little bit more affordable, so I'll splurge a little bit. Ran out of batteries, so I think I was here. So some soft cheese, some tofu, some organic cucumber, mushrooms that are on sale, avocados, baby corn snuff under here, lettuce, nappies and wipes, a big washing detergent, 2 tins of baked beans, because we've gone through so many beans this month, some sneaky Biscoff spread, some jalapenos. I normally get these from Tesco's, but we were out and I needed some for this week, some honey, some apples, some hummus and 4 tomato puree, some potatoes, rice cakes, rice crackers, whatever they're called, rice cakes, 2 apple juice, 2 orange juice, some chocolate for baking, trialing a new granola because this one is way expensive and there isn't as much of it, so there's 400 grams, whereas this one was cheaper and you get a kilo. So I'm hoping that one of them will like this because then we can switch to a cheaper one. Some bananas, yeah, some cauliflower, 3 basils and some cashews because I'm doing a video and I needed that, so that was actually quite a big expense. Some breadsticks, and then this is what the kids bought with their money. My middle bought a Smarties Easter egg, and my eldest bought his own pizza dip and 2 things of chocolate, and that is what he uses with the milk to make some hot chocolate. But that is everything we got this month, for the whole month of March. Let me know how you did down below. That is everything, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please go check out all my other videos, like and subscribe. It really helps my channel out. And if you didn't know, I now also have TikTok. I am finally getting around to learning how to make reels. Yes, I'm old, I'm a millennial. This is new to me and I'm not great with technology, but I'm learning to make TikToks, and I'm posting them on TikTok and on Instagram if you are interested. I'm also posting them on YouTube Shorts, but yeah. So go check me out there if you would like to see me there, and if you ever want to contact me, the best place to contact me is through Instagram. Same name, Amelia's Frugal Life. I hope you like this video. Bye, friends.